your girlfriend without being a girlfriend?
Basically.
For how long?
For 5 years with one person. Yeah. Before that, I was just fucking. But
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
the person that I really
Oh, some real shit. You just threw that in there.
okay.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Wait, you were just fucking around or fucking him?
Fucking around. I was being a little promiscuous, and then I met him, and he kind of like was a catalyst and helped me. You know, like it was like that's when I went through my spiritual awakening. It was like, whoa, like I never felt this way before. Hold on.
Do I smell a whore?
You know, so yeah.
Okay.
Have y'all ever experienced a spiritual awakening?
Yeah, but I wasn't going to be at that type of time.
What time would it be
Not
at
in that
then?
setting.
What time would it be at?
I meant like...
7 o'clock on the...
Oh, I know what he meant. It didn't happen like that. So what triggered your spiritual awakening?
Well, I think that mine is different because like... So did you tell your man that you was outside prior to him?
We were all right. Oh my God, I gotta.
We were all?
TMI.
Yes.
I smashed the homies.
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. On today's episode, we're going to talk about why it is obvious traditional marriage is dead. The fact that we have a large majority of women that has had too much trauma, too many bodies, especially around the marriageable age in their early to late 20s, leads you to believe that even if they do get married, ultimately it's not going to get past, as they say, the quote-unquote 7-year mark. In addition, they pretty much elicit being promiscuous as just something to do, or in many cases has been identified as a hoe phase. But you don't have to believe me. There's a whole lot of evidence that's being presented every day before our very eyes. We can use something as simple as the Kendra G show that actually chronicles multitudes of women that are basically going through marriages like they change their underwear. You don't have to believe me. Case in point.
Monet, where you calling me from?
I'm calling from Silver Spring, Maryland.
Silver Spring, Maryland. How old are you?
I'm 44.
44. What you do for a living?
I'm a hairstylist.
Hairstylist. Do you have any kids?
I do. I have a 25-year-old.
25. So Monet, Silver Spring, 25. Have you been married?
I have been married 3 times.
Oh, 3 times. When did you get divorced last?
I got during the pandemic, 2021.
Okay, 2021. How long was each marriage?
My first marriage was 5 years. My second marriage was 5 as well. My last one was very short-lived.
Silver Spring, Maryland, 44 Virgo, hairstylist, 25. What kind of man you looking for, love?
I'm looking for a caring, considerate, a motivator, oriented, a provider. Also, Kendra, I think these men now, just the small things can go a long way. You know, even with me just going through what I'm going through, and just guys that I know, just even saying, hey, do you need a thing of water? You know, it's just the small things that go a long way. And I think that I'm finding that nowadays, I mean, guys are just not just considerate of just the little things. It's not even about the money portion. It's just being considerate in life, you know, of others. And I think I'm just so, my heart is so big. I'm always so giving that I think sometimes it should be reciprocated, and it's really not, you know. But I'm not gonna stop being who I am.
Okay. Okay. So deal breakers?
My deal breakers for me, of course, married men. Of course, liars, cheaters. Someone's not consistent. Consistency is real big. Someone's not consistent. I think those are big for me.
Okay. And should he look a certain way?
At my age, I think he need to have all his teeth. Hygiene needs to just be on point. And I think that's about it. I don't think he really needs to, I don't have a preference on what he should look like. Just take care of yourself.
Okay.
Overall.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I think he should be able to take care of himself. I'm not, because I feel like we can grow. I mean, there's always room to make more money. So you should never put a cap on that. You know, I don't feel like it should be a cap on that. I just think that you should be able to have your own.
Okay.
You know.
Well, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Told you I just pulled that, so I don't know if this is gonna be good light, Kendra, because I just pulled that.
We can't see your face.
You can't see my face? Oh. Oh my God.
44. She's 44. That's my fault. She's a hairstylist. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship, honestly, was about 2 years ago.
All right, 2 flaws you have to work on.
Consistency. Stop not being so entrusting, and stop being so more so worry wart so much.
Real
Just
quick,
your
child's 25, right?
Yes.
So I kept saying 25 because I wrote down 25, but it was for her child. So that's why I asked. They was like, Kendra, why are you getting it wrong? I got it. All right. I'm sorry. Keep going. What's your flaws?
My flaws, I feel like I can be an overthinker at times. I be more consistent as far as, doing stuff. And stop being so entrusting with people at times. And sometimes I can give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm like, I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
So I think.
Okay. So, and why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I am fun loving. I have an open heart. I love. I have a beautiful personality. I'm beautiful.
You can't make this shit up, people.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
All right, Atlanta Breezy 51. What do you do for a living?
I'm a tax accountant.
A what, honey?
Tax accountant.
Tax accountant. Do you have any children?
5.
5 kids. Okay, how old are your kids, mama?
Ooh, let's go. 35, 33, 30, 25, and 20.
Okay, are they all by the same man?
Nope.
Here we go again.
I had 5 baby daddies.
She belongs to the streets.
I'm not embarrassed. I started young at 16. And so, been married 3 times because I got married twice. I've been married 3 times, twice when I was a kid. Got married at 17, got married at 21.
And what was the third time?
And the third time was 10 years ago.
Okay. And when did you get divorced from the third time?
The third time, that's what I'm saying. I got divorced 10 years ago. Sorry.
Oh, you got divorced 10 years ago. The 3 times, were they married? Were they 3 of your children's dads?
All 3.
All 3. How long did each marriage last?
Well, the first one I was married when I was 17, and that was a mess. So I was 17. And so that marriage lasted 90 days. We got him in annulment. Second one lasted 7 years. And then the last one, we was together 13 years and got married only 2 years. So after 13 years, we got married. 2 years after 13 years that we was together, and then we got divorced.
And then we got divorced. So you got divorced. Okay. Okay. So, and what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo. I got 4 grandkids, by the way.
4 grandkids. Okay. So this is Breezy, Atlanta, 51, Leo, tax accountant. Mom's a 5, by 5 men, married 3 times. So she married 3 of her children's dads. And she also has 4 grandchildren. Her children are older. Her youngest child's 20. Her oldest is 35. What kind of man are you looking for, honey?
Oh, before we go there, I want to mention that all my kids are on their own. They're all self-sufficient. Out of the 5, 4 of them are entrepreneurs. So I live by myself.
Okay, well, this goes along because this one, LII said, do you got a daughter that's 35? If so, can you put him on?
Oh, ma'am, I'm not putting my daughter on here. She lives in Arizona.
She said you're not good enough for her daughter, LII. All right, so let's get into it. So she said all her kids are self-sufficient. They are older, 35, 33, 30, 25, 20. So the 20-year-old lives on their own too?
Oh, my 20-year-old lives with my 33-year-old in Miami.
Okay, so you live in the house by yourself?
She's in college. Yeah, she's in college.
Okay. All right, well, now let's get to it, Breezy. So she is an empty nester. What kind of man are you looking for?
Someone who's kind and has a beautiful soul. That's really what I am looking for. Someone who's kind, who's going to treat me right, who matches my energy. Meaning, if I'm doing for you, they say that relationships are 50-50. No, they're not. They're 100 and 100. And if you can match my energy, because I give a lot, I don't want someone who's there to empty my cup. I need someone that's going to fill my cup the same way I'm filling yours.
Okay. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, a mean person. A mean person and someone who's not healed. I don't want to date anybody who has kids that are under 16 years old because I'm too old for that. So if you're not in shape,
What?
I don't want to date you. If you're chubby, heavy set.
What?
When I say chubby, I mean if you're 6 foot and you weigh 300, or if you're having trouble going up and down the steps, no. I don't want to date anybody who has health problems.
What?
No, you have to be. We're older, and I don't want to date anybody who's younger than 40. Because my kids are 35. You're like close by my kids.
Well, you said nobody younger than 40.
No, no younger than 40. Because
so
my
what
kids
is that? Okay, well, we can get there. What's your age range?
So have to be if they're 40, they really have to be real mature. So 40 to 60. I don't want to date anybody older than 60.
Nobody older than 60. So 40. So you will date somebody 40.
Yeah, but they have to be mature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't mind if they have kids, just no kids under the age of 16.
Yeah, because that means that in my mind, most people don't raise their children to be self-sufficient at a young age. And this is no disrespect. So if they're 16, you still at least got like 10 years to deal with your children and help them become self-sufficient. So that means that I'll be going on 60 years old helping you raise your kid. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the longevity of it. I'm all in all the time.
Okay, all the time. Okay. Does he have to look? We did that kind of. Does he have to look a certain way? You kind of answered that because you said.
Yeah, and he has to be at least 5'10".
Okay.
Because I'm
5'10". You're 5'8". Okay. Yeah. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Here we go with this question. See, I'm a tax accountant and I make good money. I work three days out. I'm 3 months out the year. The other 9 months, I make enough money that I can be okay for the other 9 months, and I don't have to work. I travel and do what I do. So your lifestyle has to, I don't want to say match mine, but you can't be asking me for money. You can't. So I don't want to put a necessary, I don't want to say, oh, you got to make 100,000. But if you have children and you are raising your kids and during college, so I don't know, it's kind of complicated with that. You just have to be able to be self-sufficient. So I'm going to say around 70-ish or more.
70-ish or more. And I'm assuming you make more than 100K.
I do.
Okay. So have you dated men in the past that asked you for money?
I'm the tax lady, baby. They do, and I look at them like they're retarded. So yeah, no.
Okay. So
now,
you can't be
now, because see, this is the way I look at things, Kendra. And sorry to cut you off, but this is the way I look at things. In a relationship, a man's going to take you out. He's going to take you out to eat. He's going to take, but I also will take you out on a date. If we're in a relationship, I'll take you out on a date sometimes too. I do my man good. However, if I start to see that you're not reciprocating what I'm putting out, I'm cutting it off. I'm gonna cut it off.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure out how to do this. I'm in my room.
We got to see this body because you said you want no big guy. He got to be in shape. They've been waiting for the Kendra Cam.
Oh, I look good, boo. I do. Let me see how I can get this going.
She knows she look good.
I do. Let me see.
Are you on? Okay.
Yeah.
She said, don't play. We see the booty from afar.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What's your name, honey?
My name is Sheila.
Sheila, where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida. How old are you?
I'm 38.
38. What do you do for a living?
I'm a customer service representative.
Customer service representative. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have 8.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
You have what?
I have 8.
You have 8 kids. Mm-hmm. Okay, how old are your kids?
21, 17, 16, 12, 8, 6, 3, and 1.
I said, bitch, who raised you?
Are they all by the same man?
No.
How many men?
2. My first, I had 4, and in my last marriage, I had 4.
You have a 1-year-old though, so what happened with that one?
That's the man that I married. You know, it is not working out.
Are you married right now?
We're separated.
When are you going to be divorced?
When he signs the papers. Right now, he's stalling.
So you're legally married?
Yes.
So I have a rule with that, but let's see if you pass the test to proceed. So how long you been separated for?
We've been separated for over a year. Like right when my baby was born, we separated.
And all that matters is, and why won't he sign the paperwork?
Well, it's about my money and how much I make. He doesn't work. So I took care of everything. So
don't nobody but broke niggas and motherfuckers who got out of jail want a fat bitch.
He wants that same lifestyle.
So he won't sign because what is he asking for? Spousal support?
Yes.
Okay, and you're not agreeing? Mm-mm. So how long is this going to take? Because if a man meets you, he has to accept that, you do have 8 children, and he has to also accept that you're legally married. So what would you say to the guy that's cautious because of those 2 things?
Honestly, I would really tell that person, really not to worry about it because eventually he will sign.
Wait a minute. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
He will when he realizes I'm not going to do for him. And that's the problem that I have. I always do so much for him. It's not used to me telling him no. So that situation right there, the next guy I don't have to worry about.
Okay, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
When's your birthday?
May 4th.
Okay, I'm May 7th. We 3 days apart. Mm-hmm. Let's see it. So this is Sheila, Tampa, Florida, 38 Taurus, customer service. She has 8 kids. I will say 2 men is not as bad as I thought you were going to say. But 2 men. She is legally married, going through a divorce. What kind of man are you looking for at this moment?
Someone that's willing to work. Like, meet me halfway. I need somebody that's willing to work. I don't want nobody that doesn't want to work. I don't want nobody who want to just have a free ride. I want somebody that's going to help and work.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Oh, I have so many.
Stop the cap.
You have a lot of deal breakers?
Mm-hmm. Can I skip that one?
No.
No.
I mean, you have a lot, so why can't you name 1 or 2?
Because I don't want to be like... I don't want to be rude about it.
I'm curious. I want to hear him.
It's so much.
How could it be so much and you're not naming 1?
Because I'm just saying I don't want to be rude about it. I guess I don't want somebody that's gonna be. I can't do that one. It's too much.
You have to answer the deal breaker question. You don't got to name every single one, but you got to name 1, 2, at least 2 deal breakers. You said you have a lot. We have to hear it, honey. Why? I'm just curious. Why is this so hard to answer?
Because it's a lot. That's why I'm just like, okay, give me a minute.
You can't make this shit up, people.
Did you leave? Okay. Oh, child. All right. Well, I guess she wanted to go. I had no idea that a deal breaker question was a difficult question.
I will close with this. Clearly, in response to Kendra G's question about she's never experienced anyone that could not give her any deal breakers, that lady in question was dealing with internal conflict for fear she would exclude herself from getting attention from any man because she is numerous with red flags herself. In addition, the lack of accountability, it is blatant across all the examples given today, the multiple marriages, the multiple men. You get what you project. And if you don't take some accountability for your own personal actions and try to course correct to present yourself in the best option possible, you can't expect to get a better outcome. But I want to hear from you in the comment section. Tell me your thoughts about this, and if you believe traditional marriage is dead in the West. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe and have a good day.